The Hubble Space Telescope produced some spectacular images of the so-called pillars of creation in the M16 nebula complex, and since then they have triggered the imagination of many astronomy enthusiasts all around the world. But are they also visible in an amateur telescope? Well, let's find out. M16 is a giant stellar nursery in the constellation of Serpens, 5,700 light-years away. When your sky is dark enough, it can already be seen with the naked eye as a small, hazy knot in the Milky Way. With an ordinary pair of binoculars, the nebula drapes beautifully around its own cluster of newborn stars, and with neighbouring stellar nursery M17 in the same field of view, they form one of the most elegant parts of the summer sky. With a telescope, M16 is a little bit harder to see than its striking neighbour, but a UHC or O3 filter will do wonders. It's not that hard to imagine why it bears the nickname Eagle Nebula, is it? In 1995, the Hubble Space Telescope zoomed into it and took the most amazing pictures of the so-called pillars of creation. Large clouds of hot gas and dust in which dozens of new stars are being born as we speak. Given that these pillars show up so easily on photographs, is it possible to see them through amateur telescopes as well? The answer is yes, but you need a sizable telescope and, probably even more importantly, a decent sky. Also, try to use moderately high power because these pillars appear fairly small from almost 6,000 light-years away. In this image, representing the view through my 18-inch binoscope, I used a couple of 12mm Naglers to yield 190 times, plus a couple of UHC filters for better contrast. Eventually, the pillars emerged as darker structures out of the surrounding bright nebulosity. Since my sky is far from perfect, with an SQM hardly touching 21, I'm sure that also smaller instruments will reveal them perhaps just as well, given better conditions. So now, grab your telescope and get out and try to find them. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, I'd be very much obliged. Thank you and see you next month for another video. Bye!